Hello everyone. I miss you guys so much. Sorry I haven't been uploading any videos lately. I've been busy with my social life. Today I have some very exciting news. I will be reading the #1 best-selling book, Funny Kid, Belly Flop. Let's get right into it. Funny Kid, Belly Flop. Do you mind holding this towel up for me so I can get changed in private? What do you mean, no? I can't hold up the towel and take off my pants at the same time. You'll end up looking at my bum if you're not careful. Just because I'm about to spend a lot of time in my swimmers doesn't mean anyone needs to see my bum. We don't even know each other very well. My name's Max Wahlberg, but most people call me Funny Kid. Chapter 1. The Right to Wear Clothes. None of this makes sense. For a start, I'm practically standing here in my undies. In what other situation would it be okay to make a school kid stand up in front of everyone only in his underpants? If Miss Sweet made me to do this in the classroom, she'd be fired before you could say, "Watch out for wedgies." But for some reason, in this giant room, it's completely fine. Well, it's not fine. Dive in, Max! And they expect me to perform for them too. Strip me half naked, and now I have to entertain them, do I? Well, you know what? I'm not going to have it. Someone needs to stand up to these people. Even if I have to stand up to them in only my undershorts. My bum's itchy. I clear my throat. No, I say, and put my hands on my hips. A cold breeze blows under my armpits. I don't know where that's coming from. Red Hill Pool is an indoor swim center. I look down at Shaz. He's the swimming instructor who's standing in the water in front of me. He's the one who demanded that I dive in. The rest of the class is lined up behind me. Shaz is looking a little stunned. No one's ever told him no before. Well, get used to it, Shaz. The age of entitlement is over. What kind of name is Shaz anyway? Shaz. Let's play a game of musical Shaz. What do you mean, no? Shaz asked me. He's not a teacher and he doesn't seem to know what to do with an 11-year-old who won't follow orders. He has his hands on his hips too, as though this is some kind of topless standoff. Hang on, do his nipples line up? Max! Miss Sweet calls from the other side of the pool. She's my teacher and she seems to be taking this swimming lesson as an opportunity to do some marking. Teachers must really enjoy marking. They do it all the time. Max, do what Shaz tells you. Oh, so they're going to team up against me, are they? 2 adults versus a half-naked kid with an itchy bottom? Actually, it's really bugging me and I can't scratch it because everyone in my class is staring at me. Other people are waiting, Max. Let's keep this moving, buddy. Ugh, don't call me buddy. Sounds like nutty and you hardly need to remind me about that. I look down at the water where I'm balancing up on the starting blocks. I don't want to go in there. Pirates used to do this to kill people, Shaz. Are you a pirate? Are you trying to kill me? Max, I promise you will not die from diving into the swimming pool. Shaz flashes this big smile. His teeth are very white. His tan is very tan. I hear a voice behind me. Max, come on, just dive in. The voice makes me shiver. It's the voice of an 11-year-old supervillain. She who must not be named. Abby Purcell. Oh, oops, I named her. I glanced back over my shoulder. I think everybody needs an inspirational speech right about now. Whose idea was it that people should get in the water and pretend to be fish? I asked loudly. Can't the water just be there without me needing to be in it? We drink it. We shower under it. We can cook noodles in it. We don't need to swim in it. Shaz doesn't seem impressed by my speech-giving abilities. You've got a swimming carnival on Friday, Max. What are you going to do then? Can't I just refuse to swim? Nope, Miss Sweet calls from her marking station. Why can't I just walk to the other end of the pool? It's faster and drier, and I wouldn't have to take my clothes off. Why is the best way to get there to throw my body in the water and pretend to be a dolphin? Trust me, Max, you won't look anything like a dolphin. Max, just put your hands together out in front, bend your knees, and put your chin on your chest and dive, Chaz says. Although the problem here is I don't know how to dive. Are there any other things I can do at the swimming carnival that don't involve swimming? Abby finishes my sentence. Getting wet, I say. I mean, do you know how long it takes me to get my hair looking like this? 0 minutes and 0 seconds? She interrupts again. Shh! Max! Miss Sweet puts her marking down, stands up. It looks as though she's decided to get involved in the stalemate. The whole class is waiting for you. Get in the water! I'm sparing them from this injustice, Miss Sweet. I don't hear any of them complaining. Swimming is fun, Max, Shaz tries. Plus, do it enough and you'll get all lean and muscular. He winks and smiles. He's talking about himself. How did you get your muscles to be so angular? I asked, screwing up my face. They're like triangles. It's like somebody drew you with a ruler. From swimming, Max. He seems to be getting a tad frustrated. So that's what happens when you swim, I ask? Yes. Damn, definitely not. Max Wilbur! Miss Sweet yells. Everyone has a breaking point. Get in the water! Suddenly, 2 Abby-sized hands push me in the back. I feel myself lurch forward, and then like magic, the diving board disappear. I'm falling. The water's rushing towards me. What did Shaz say to do with my hands, my chin, my knees? I have no idea. I wasn't listening. The water's getting really close. Slaps. Splash. Ah, my tummy high-fives the water. It sounds like a flip pancake slapping down on a frying pan. And it burns. Ow, 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 ouch. I might be submerged under cold water, but my stomach is on fire. I think I'm going to scream. Hang on, I can't scream. I'm underwater. I can't breathe. There's no air down here. Why do they make us do such stupid things at school? I burst back up to the surface, gasping for air, and flapping my arms around like I'm performing in a seal show. The whole class is laughing, and even Shaz has a big smile on his face. Every inch of my skin is stinging. I look down on my tummy. It looks just the color of an embarrassed tomato. Well done, Max, Chaz says. That wasn't so bad, was it? I think I just saw one of my nipples float by. Oh, jeepers, did I lose a nipple? Chapter 2. Sailing. Anyone? Okay, kids, guess Who the next guest on the Shaz Show? A swimming instructor asks as I find the edge of the pool with my hands and roll my up onto the sand like a horse having a bad day. The Shaz Show? Please, somebody save us. Abby gets up on the blocks. Only she's still not wearing swimmers. She's fully clothed. Oh, this should be good. I have a note, she announces. When Shaz looks confused, she pulls a piece of paper out of her pocket and waves it in the air. It says I'm not allowed to swim. Shaz is still confused. Who wrote the note? My mom. She's a police officer. Abby Purcell likes to remind everyone that her mom is a detective. The host of the Shaz Show doesn't seem to know what to do with that. He looks at our teacher. I can see Miss Sweet roll her eyes from here. Abby, bring your note to me. As Abby heads off to deliver the paperwork, I slowly clamber to my feet. Wow, she got you good, Max. It was the belly flop that echoed around the world. I look up and see Hugo. You know those people who do really great things? They stand out from the crowd and change the world and are remembered long after they're gone. Well, those people usually have a sidekick. Hugo's my sidekick. Do you need anything, Max? Hugo asks. He seems to be noticing that I'm still sucking the air like I'm trying to drink it. I'm just relieved to see both my nipples are still where they're supposed to be. Get me Abby's backpack. What? I meant more like a towel. Do you need a towel? He says. No, she just started something, Hugo. I need to finish it, I explain. That's when I notice he's scratching himself like crazy. Do you have fleas? I'm just itchy. Okay, well, quick, grab Abby's bag and bring it over here. I'm gonna remove these horrible water droplets from my skin. He nods and runs in the direction of the bags while I grab a towel. By the time Hugo gets back with Abby's lunchbox, I've hatched a plan. Shaz is focused on helping Kevin improve his diving technique. And Miss Sweet is negotiating with Abby. Now's my chance. What are you going to do? Hugo asks, scratching his armpits. Watch and learn, my itchy friend. Watch and learn. Inside, Abby has a juice box, and just like she always does, I take it out, pop it, and pour the juice down the drain. You can't do that, Hugo whispers, looking around to make sure we don't get caught. She pushed me in the pool, Hugo. Every action has an opposite and equal reaction. It's the law of nature. She should know the law. Her mom's a police officer after all. How to turn a lunchbox into a sailboat. You will need Abby's lunchbox, Abby's juice box. Step 1. Flatten the juice box to make the sail. Step 2. Stick the straw through it to make a mast. Step 3. Remove everything else out of the lunchbox. Step 4. Stick the other end of the straw into the lid. Bon voyage! So cool, Hugo laughs. As I watch the HMAS Abigail sail over the high seas, I wait for the scream of lunches lost. Abby's gonna explode in rage, and it will be totally worth it. It'll come any minute now. Every action, tick, 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 has an opposite tick, 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 and equal tick, tick, tick. Nothing? Seriously? I look back over towards Abby and Miss Sweet, and they are locked in a heated debate. Oh, she's not even watching, I say. All that work, and no one's even appreciating my shipbuilding. I turn to Hugo. It looks like we have to wake the sleeping giant. Hugo and I march over to Abby and Miss Sweet. This is ridiculous. What is the world they coming to when you have to tell someone they've been pranked? The Maths Olympiad, Miss Sweet asks, reading from Abby's note, which she holds in her hand. That's the online mathematics competition, isn't it? Oh, Miss Sweet, it's amazing, she says, practically bursting with excitement. It's a math competition online. Kids from all over the world compete in different math events. It's incredibly competitive. Do you know Reed Gosh? Miss Sweet screws up her face. Who? Amelie Beaumont, Yuki Nig, Abby asked, dumbfounded. I've never heard of those people, Miss Sweet replied, shaking her head. High-performing mathematicians, Miss Sweet. They're world record holders. Yuki can do her 29 times tables backwards in 14.2 seconds. Time to interrupt this nonsense. I take a breath and Miss Sweet holds up her finger in my direction. That finger means don't even think about it. I hate that finger. What does this have to do with the swimming carnival on Friday? Miss Sweet asks Abby. I just think it's more important. My mom thinks it's more important for me to spend my time training for the Olympiad rather than swimming in a pool. Sounds like you agree with Max, Miss Sweet says. That would be a first. Max is an idiot, Miss Sweet. Hey, I'm sitting right behind you, I protest. I know that. Abby continues on without looking at me. The point is we're growing up in a world of technology, startups, and the data revolution. What is going to be more important for my education, Miss Sweet? Long division or doggy paddle? Can I choose? None of the above. There are other valuable aspects to your education beyond academics, Abby, Miss Sweet says. What about leading a healthy lifestyle? There's nothing healthy about drowning. Exactly, Max. That's why you need to be strong swimmers. And one of the ways we can develop those skills is by practicing our swimming with Chaz and competing in the swimming carnival on Friday. Well, unfortunately, I have a note, Abby says and folds her arms. The note is to teach us what kryptonite is to Superman. All of their teacher powers evaporate when you have a note, and Abby knows it. I'm not accepting the note, Miss Sweet says. Wait, what? What did she just say? Abby looks stunned. You, she stammers, you can't do. Yes, I can, Abby, Miss Sweet says with a smile. That's the smile. Superman's slapping away the kryptonite. She's rejecting the power of the note. I can't believe I'm seeing this. I'm your teacher, and I've decided that the Maths Olympiad is not a good enough reason to skip the swimming carnival. And I'm happy to discuss that with your mother if she would like. Snap. Abby is a potato. Miss Sweet is a cook, and Abby just got mashed. But I think that's my cue. I tap Abby on the shoulder. Abby? What? She flicks around to face me. Is that your lunchbox sailing across the pool? Both Abby and Miss Sweet look past me, out to where Abby's lunchbox is sailing across the great expanse of Red Hill Pool. Max! Abby and Miss Sweet yell at the same time, silencing the whole room. It's silent enough for everyone to hear the giant snap, followed by a yow as Tyson snaps knee swimmers like an elastic band against his bum. Tyson! Miss Sweet exclaims and marches off in his direction. It seems Tyson presents a more immediate danger than my sailing boat. I'm going to get you back for this. So with someone as smart as you, I thought you would have calculated the probability that this would happen before you pushed me in the pool. Sadly, that's all for today. This book is way too long for one video. I will be uploading the rest soon. Subscribe and turn on notifications if you want to know it when the rest comes out. Also, let me know what other books you want me to read in the comments section. I will read all your comments. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe.